safe to say I think as players, coaches, we all like to play in big games. We played in a few so far this season, and thankfully we get to play another one tomorrow night.
What is the beauty of the U.S. Open Cup as far as from a coach's standpoint and from a team standpoint? It's different, and it's different than anything else we see in sports.
I think it's awesome. It's obviously this cup competitions in our sport all over the world, but this is obviously the big one in the U.S. It's thoroughly enjoyable for our group to embrace challenges playing against bigger teams. Like we had a start in the cup of playing teams that were levels below us, which was exciting to embrace those challenges, obviously. But now we get to challenge ourselves against the big boys. We've done it once against Columbus. We embraced that challenge, and we're going to fully embrace the next challenge against the Fire.
Well, you mentioned the challenge. You had to challenge them to beat the teams that are maybe considered below you. Now you know of the Chicago Fire's challenge is trying to say, you guys better be at your game to beat Cincinnati.
Yeah, there's two sides to it, obviously. We know it's going to be a big challenge. They're a fantastic team. They're having a great season this year in the MLS. We played them in preseason, and preseason game is preseason. Doesn't really mean that much, but it was nice to see a little bit of what they're capable of doing, and we have a lot of respect for them. But we definitely need underdogs in this game. We will gladly embrace that role. There's no real pressure on us in this game. We know it's a great game for our club and our city to host. We're looking forward to playing in it, and we'll go out and give it everything we can.
It seems like both teams have momentum too.
Yeah, I've watched their game obviously from the weekend. They were fantastic. Beating Orlando 4-0 is by no means an easy feat. But we obviously put in a good performance against St. Louis too. So we'll feel pretty good. They'll feel pretty good. And hopefully we'll have two teams going out and putting in a good game.
Somebody asked me the other day, what is the gap in talent? If a Columbus Crew or Chicago Fire comes here and they play a Cincinnati team, are their guys really that far apart when it comes to what they're able to do?
I would say there is a gap. I would say the gap can fluctuate. It can be up and down in individual games. I would say the MLS is obviously the first tier, so it is a better level of play than USL in the second tier. But the USL continues to grow. The league is getting better. On the flip side, the MLS continues to get better too. But the beauty of a cup game, anything can happen in one game. If you play a team from a tier above you, more often than not, they're probably going to beat you. But in one game, anything can happen. And that's what we'll go with, that approach, and gladly embrace that one-game mentality. Let's go give our best shot and see what unfolds.
How do you want to play tomorrow,
Alan? How do I want to play? Build off Saturday. I thought we did a fantastic job against St. Louis in terms of possessing the ball and trying to break them down and creating all sorts of opportunities for us as a group. I think we'd like to do that again. I think it's going to be more challenging to do that because Chicago's very, very organized. They're technically very, very sound. They've got quality individual players within their group. But we'd like to build and continue all the good work we've been doing. I think in the last 9 or 10 games, I think we've only lost one game. So we'll go in with a lot of confidence into this game and go play the way we want to play. That's with the ball and without the ball too.
You mentioned that the pressure is not on you guys, it's on Chicago. Do you notice your guys play more freely or loosely when that's the situation?
I think so, definitely. I think every player plays that way. Obviously, pressure is a privilege in this business. It's something that you have to embrace as players and coaches. So we're lucky to come play in places like this where we have people that have expectations. But also we have to be realistic at times too. So I think going into the game tomorrow, we'll have a chat with the players, and we've started already, is go play relaxed, play with confidence, embrace it. We know they're going to give everything they can for our club and for the city, and we're looking forward to it. But we know all the pressure's on them. We're the underdogs. We have nothing to lose and everything to gain.
With ESPN being in town for it, what's that tell you just about what